7.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dungeon of the Mad Mage, session 58, and
Whoop.
7. I guess, is that the new thing? Is that what we're doing now?
That's been a Zach
No,
thing for a while.
that's not the new thing.
No, it won't last for long. But if you had to ask me how much longer, maybe like, I don't know, like
Said
7.
probably 7.
7? Fair enough. Alright, well, last session was 57, so let's get a little bit of a recap before we jump into tonight. Previously, on the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, the party found themselves traveling northeast on the long road towards Anthale. They accompanied the 4th Division on a mission to defeat one of the Troll King Fruchtensvard's armies. Their liaison to the 4th, a young, witty ranger named Callow Harden, led them on the journey. But over the 3 days of the trip, she seemed to become increasingly more agitated and brash in her ranging. Ashes surmised that she was intentionally looking for trouble, or more specifically, an opportunity to see the party's skills in action. He proposed that some members of the party spar to show Callow their abilities. The party, in general, agreed to this. Matashtai and Ashes prepared to face off against one another, while Bones climbed a nearby rocky outcropping to gain a vantage. As the sparring began, Ezrah, who previously had said nothing, actually stepped up, attempting a surprise maneuver by twin casting a hold spell on both Ashes and Matashtai. Unfortunately, what should have been a coup went suddenly south, as while Ashes was frozen by the spell, Matashtai was not, and he saw fit to immediately retaliate against Ezrah. The fight moved back and forth as Ezrah dropped the spell holding Ashes, Ashes pulled Matashtai to the ground, and Matashtai proceeded to kick and punch everything in existence.
Yeah, put him to the ground.
But then, the ground began to shake. A new challenger approached. Bones, from his vantage, was able to see the shapes coming first, and warn the party of the approaching enemies, buying them much needed time to heal themselves from their brief sparring and prepare for the engagement. Out of the darkness came a giant, followed quickly by 2 more. The attack was ferocious and without hesitation, but the advanced warning and moment of preparation gave the party a keen edge, and Callow Harden got to witness what she really wanted: the party in true life or death peril, taking action and quite viciously dispatching their foes. In mere moments, 2 of the giants lay dead, and the 3rd had fled from the battlefield.
With his rock, don't forget.
Hey, that was our rock.
It didn't take long. It didn't take long for outriders from the 4th to arrive, investigating the commotion. Callow ordered a group of sappers to dispose of the bodies to prevent predators from potentially causing trouble for the 4th, but Bones was looking for a trophy and had set his eyes on the lower jaw of one of the giants. His grisly business caused several of the onlooking soldiers, many experienced veterans, to retch. By morning, tales of Bones the Butcher and the Giant Slayers had made the rounds in the 4th Division. There was a shift in attitude in the 4th at that point. The party, instead of being an unreliable unknown, became a dangerous unknown. Not yet proven in the eyes of the 4th, but now the chance to earn that respect was there. Having arrived near Rassalanter Keep, the 4th encamped, and the party, along with Callow and John Merlot, the commander of the 4th, made plans for the upcoming battle. The party would head into the keep from the east after the 4th engaged from the south. There were 2 immediate routes for the party to take. They would be allowed to make their own choices on their way through the keep, with Callow's assistance. Preparations were made, and the Fourth marched to battle. The atmosphere was obvious. The Fourth knew that many of their lives would rely on the swift efficiency of the Giant Slayers. This was the party's chance to truly prove themselves. They rode out with Callow in a long arc eastward through the hills, eventually coming to the lake on the east side of Rassalanter Keep. They could hear the sounds of battle in the distant south, so made their way, with Ezra's assistance in water breathing, across the lake. But though this was the least guarded area on the keep, it was not, apparently, unguarded, as they found themselves in the middle of the lake with an immense lake troll swimming directly at them.
Lake troll.
And that is where we will actually fade back into the scene. Let me toss you guys on over to that one. I like the name of this map is Lakeside Tolls. I like it. Okay. Gonna go ahead and pop over to the battle map. Because there is no hesitation. I need all of you to select your tokens. And roll initiative.
Oh lord, we quick boys.
No, I'm not in that we.
Ooh, nice. Okay. I've got some doobie.
I mean, there's a 2 in mine too, guys.
Out here with that.
Missing a digit.
You're a digit down.
There's a 0 in front of it.
That.
Technically,
Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay.
Hey, he's faster than me. Go figure.
So, real quick, before we do anything else, we're going to play around with some stuff real quick, because everyone actually sees way more than they should.
that's the opposite of a problem.
Alright. That should be fixed a little bit, as you guys
Oh,
are...
yeah.
Also, I'm gonna ask everyone in the red to set yourselves to -30, except for Ezra, because Ezra is the closest one to the shore. Ezra is currently -15.
That's how deep we are.
That's how deep you guys are underwater.
30 feet down? Jesus.
You're 30 feet down. 30 feet down, yeah.
That's a deep lake.
Yes.
I feel like I should have a lot more vision than that.
It's murky one.
You're you're underwater in a lake, in a murky lake. I like Zach's like, I understand that. I still feel like I should have more vision than that.
That wasn't his argument, Jeremy. He just
Yeah,
feels like he should be able to...
Fair enough. All right. So that is that, and let me do this. Ooh,
Good lord.
he is also a decently quick boy. Just not as quick as you boys. Okay, top of the round, right? You guys are making your way, plodding under the lake. walking down along the bed itself, kicking up like little murky pools of dust, and things are flitting away from you, right? And you see, right, you all kind of like have this oh shit moment as this big hulking shape comes swimming up towards you in the lake bed. Bones, you're up first. What do you want to do? As a heads up, of course, right? Movement is doubled, right? This is all difficult terrain for you.
You mean
Halved.
halved?
Well, I mean, it
costs
costs double
double.
to, yeah.
No,
Oh.
it's double if you said it.
Are you not affected by difficult terrain now?
Ring of swim speed.
He's got a swim speed,
yeah.
yep.
Yes, I do as well. It's called I'm a cat, and I don't like being underwater.
That should be like a negative. You have even
means what
less.
you think it means.
You have a quarter.
Oh,
Wow.
I have a quarter? What's a quarter of 30?
10.
We'll round down. You've got 5.
Not good.
This is horse shit.
Let's cut that down by an eighth because you're a cat and cats inherently hate water.
So an eighth of 5?
Jeez. No. You have
So I'll be right here.
you have
You can only
15.
move
What do you want to
one
do?
Cube every other
Oh, wait.
turn.
I draw a gore and I ready an attack.
Okay. So you all watch, right, as Bones kind of like pushes off the bottom of the floor directly towards this massive shape that's coming out of the gloom to the south, right? He just pushes off, pulls the dagger out, and goes straight for the thing. Matashtai.
Kick up from the murky
Maddening.
lake bed.
Show off.
Shoot through the water.
What? Okay.
Hold on, let me actually make sure I can get that far. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, okay, perfect.
Oh, just barrel.
Ring of swimming, 40 feet swim speed.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so
And then when I get over here, I'm stab forward with Tambakiri.
okay. You come, kick off, lunge past the creature, and stab at him. You do so. Wait. Tambakiri is piercing. I should have done this earlier. Water!
Water.
Piercing, you should be fine with, right? Or it doesn't
I think
matter.
it's just
Bludgeoning is-
slashing and
I
bludgeoning.
have no fucking idea.
I would assume
Underwater
so,
combat.
but I don't know.
I got the answers right here in a moment. When making a melee weapon attack, a creature that doesn't have a swim speed has disadvantage unless it is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident. You are both using a spear and have a swim speed, so you are fine.
Awesome.
22
Cool.
hits.
Stab.
Okay. So you stab into the side of this hulking creature, right? And it kind of like immediately turns very rapidly for the size of the thing and the fact that it's in water. It turns immediately to look at you.
As it turns, I'd like to just chop it right in the side of the head.
Chop, chop,
Well, I clicked the wrong button. It should be an unarmed strike.
chop, chopper. That's still
Chop.
hit. Bones. You were.
Yes,
you
I
were-
also react and
Okay.
I stab it with my dagger
with the dagger.
at advantage because it's a dag. Be dagged. Is that probably hits? Snake attack.
Yeah,
It's a snake.
24 definitely hits. Okay. So the troll, the lake troll, suddenly finds itself beset from two sides by the lightning fast reactions of Matashtai and Bones. Anything else?
I also punch with my bonus action.
Okay. Also punch with your bonus action.
Punch.
Oh.
I miss. I'm
A
assuming.
14 does just barely miss, right? You think you're gonna hit all of a sudden, right? And he turns, and you see this claw just push your hand away just in the last moment. Anything else?
Lake mud shoots back behind me in a dramatic fashion.
Dramatic fashion. Drama. Okay.
Dramatic fashion.
Drama.
Ashes.
I trudge through the water. Ruh, 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 ruh.
Okay.
Move speed 40, so 20 just barely makes it.
Yep.
And feeling the resistance of the water, I'm like, all right, this isn't gonna work. So instead of trying to slash with my sword, just gonna like hold it up to it and just like lean into it. Just use force instead of momentum. Just flavor.
Okay.
He's like, this is now a piercing longsword.
Okay. 23. You would have
Roll a
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Oh, right. Ooh, water.
I got. Ooh,
27.
23. Hell yeah, nice rolls. A 23 definitely hits.
Yep. And then here comes the attack. Numero y dos. 14.
14.
So just barely missed.
14 barely misses.
That'll be in turn.
Okay, so the troll, right, having rushed up upon you underwater, finds itself suddenly beset. And it's
Yeah, get beset, bro.
Be beset upon.
Go do push-ups in the corner, because you're set. Oh, shit.
The boss.
it eyes the cat.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
you
Eyes
would
the
eye me
cat.
'cause I used my
It
fucking
Eyes
reaction.
that cat.
I'm glad my filter kicked in there for a moment.
And you watch as one kind of like briny, almost
Well
kind of
done.
like, it looks like coral-covered arm swipes at you with these massive talons. Okay?
Alright, well, brine up then, bro.
Ooh, a swim. Not
Yeah,
an
that'll
advantage.
hit.
This is 22.
It'll still hit.
All right,
You have been brined upon.
17
Ooh, shit.
damage. So it slashes down the side of you, right? And
Yeah, you need to take also
Ooh.
1d4 damage, and then you need to roll your Constitution save.
oh, okay. Gotcha. Let's put an
No,
icon on
no
him real quick.
uncanny dodge, Zach?
I used my reaction
Oh,
to.
yeah, you did. You have to do the attack.
Do like a broken heart. So 2 damage. Nice. And it's a Constitution saving throw. 17. I think that beats it, right?
It does,
Okay, so
which is fine.
not a problem. So the troll like swipes at you, rakes his claws down the side of you, and then kind of like seeing that he's harmed you.
Yes,
He
I'm quite
turns.
harmed, actually. In fact, I would say that I'm more harmed than not.
That's dumb. I'm not doing that. He turns and he's gonna try to obliterate a single opponent. So he's going to claw at you again.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, 12's a miss.
12 does not hit. Yeah, it does not hit.
And then he will try to bite you.
Oh, okay.
20.
Yeah, 20 will hit.
Another
That
13
bite's
slashing
the one
damage.
you want to avoid.
Also,
13. Okay.
while at the beginning of his turn, right, you watched as some of the wounds that you guys did obviously do kind of net shut. Okay. You're fighting trolls, you know how that works. The troll,
Definitely
you
an
see,
advantage to being a water troll.
huh?
Then I see an advantage to being a water troll.
You see,
In water.
there's kind of a look of surprise on this creature's face. That you didn't just, like, go down there. And it looks around really quickly at the three people around it, right? And it moves. So if you have a reaction, you get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Okay. Ashes is a 10, that's a miss. Matashtai is a 22, that is a hit.
Can I stun on opportunity attacks?
I do not remember.
I'm gonna see if I can check real quick.
I think we've asked about this before. I can't remember if we
I feel
came
like
to a
we have too,
determination.
but I don't remember what the answer was.
I don't know.
It says when you hit another creature with a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 key point to attempt a stunning strike.
Yep, doesn't say anything about a particular time or your turn or anything like that.
All right, I'm trying to stun him. DC 14 con save.
Hey, con save. Here we go. Boop.
Oof, that's a big save. He gets to not be stunned.
He good. All right. So he goes.
Times like these, I wish I was a sentinel.
You watch as he just kind of like swims outside of y'all's field of vision entirely. Like the dark shape just like pulls away from you and then fades out of your vision range.
Goodbye.
Okay. Okay. Ezra. Right? Callow kind of comes. You watch her move over to the side of you and like tug on your arm, on your sleeve, right? And then she kind of points up, and you see her like swimming up towards the surface. And she uses basically all of her movement and a dash to break water. And it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
You prestidigitate at Callow.
Be clean!
She becomes dry.
One patch of her at least.
I mean, towards the guys, I will release a like fireworks, like sparklers that are probably really dimmed by the water, so most things shouldn't see it.
Okay,
but
so
enough to maybe get the attention of the party. As
so there's
I
a
follow
very
Callow.
sudden bright flash behind the rest of you guys.
Okay.
What's your passive perceptions? Ashes, what's yours?
14?
As long as it's above
9.
a 10, you see.
9. So I don't see the fireworks that I.
You shoot out the fireworks, you're like, I don't know
doing
if it
it.
went.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Why didn't that work? I didn't see it.
And
Okay.
then I swim up after her.
Gotcha. Now, since you use your action, you're only going to be able to swim up 15 feet. Oh, you are 15 feet, so that's perfect for you. Okay, got you. Because you're the one that was closest to the... Okay, good.
Aye, aye.
So, you break the surface, right? As soon as you break the surface, Callow's kind of like there treading water right off the edge of this sandbar, and she says, "We're in trouble. That's Swo. He's not supposed to be here."
What?
Swoop?
I think it's Wo or Swo. It's I can't pronounce it. I don't know the way it's supposed to actually be pronounced.
Okay.
Roll a history check.
Let's say that name means nothing to me.
Yeah, I opened up my notes. I'm like, I didn't think I heard
I-
anything.
no. I think I would have recalled swa.
No, so this is actually information that you would have gotten very recently. This is one of the other
Leaders.
of the Troll King's armies. He was supposed to be in the swamp.
The stump bog.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Oh, we don't
You're
know
in
that,
danger.
Gab. I'm in danger.
And so I mean that's basically the amount of time that can pass.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
So we are back to the top of the round with Bones. Bones, your quarry has swum out of your line of sight. What do you want to do?
Swum.
I am a
Swum. He's swummed. Shut up! I make up words here. Get out of my face.
Which direction did he retreat?
To the south.
How do you drink something underwater?
You go.
That's
I take a
Suck
bonus
it out.
action to suck out something underwater.
you'd have to like shotgun it. You'd have to do something so you could suck the liquid out, because the way it works normally is that air has to come into the vessel that you're drinking from.
I'm not going to talk about the semantics. What's a fucking greater? 4d4 plus 4?
Yes.
If it's doable, I'm doing it.
It's
He
doable.
scoops it out with his tongue.
All right, I suck down 14 HP.
14 HP.
Like a
He's a
jello
cat.
shot.
He's a cat. He just
Jello
does the-
shot takes the
He does
healing
this
potion.
fun thing with his tongue, and
And then I go over here, and I ready an attack, just in case.
Okay. When your
Just in case
your trigger is
I can get snake attack.
you can get snake attack. Gotcha. All right, Matashtai. You watch as Bones kind of like treads for a moment, pulls out a potion, and with difficulty kind of like swallows it down, and then orients himself and holds his dagger at the ready.
Okay. So we hit this guy a couple of times. When he swam off, did it leave like a trail of blood through the water?
He went to the south. You know the direction that he went.
Sure, but I can't see shit. And like, there's it's got a little bit of width to the lake here.
Sure. I would say this sounds like underwater a perception check. You are trying to perceive a trail of blood in liquid. A trail of liquid in liquid. 14. Yeah, it is fading quickly, but there is a faint trail that you can see through the water to
Okay.
the southeast of you.
Question. So if I go diagonally up and to the right, is it 10 feet? Or does that like work the way we do Pathfinder corners where it's 5? I don't know how that works.
how does the Rubrik's Cube work?
To avoid crazy amounts of confusion, we're going to just do elevation is just the number that you elevate, or the rise or descent. That is what the elevation is.
That didn't help me at all. What did you mean by
But
that?
that would be 10. If you
Okay.
go up 10, it's gonna be 10.
Okay.
If
I
you
went
go
up
up
5.
10 and over 5, then it's gonna be 15.
Okay, I'm going up 5 and over 5.
Okay. So that's gonna be 10.
Okay. 10, 15. Okay. 20. Oh, I see him.
I was gonna say at this point the trail starts to drift more south than southwest.
Okay.
You look down, you look into the darkness that way, and you realize, you look back for just a second, you realize he's really far away from the rest of your allies.
Does he look like he's like kind of over there waiting? Or does he look like he's in the process of swimming away?
He has turned back to face you.
A tactical retreat it was.
You got to remember, he is not the only one bleeding in the water right now.
Yeah. Luckily, I don't need to speak because I can use my mind. And
you have water breathing, so you can
Can you still talk normally underwater?
kind of.
We kind of.
Eh.
I feel like sound still travels the same whether you're water breathing or not.
It's irrelevant. You got mind powers.
Yeah, so I telepathically reach out to Bones, who is the one I can see, I believe.
I'm a cat.
And I say he's roughly 40 feet down here. I'm going in. I figure it's worse if we let this guy escape and warn people. So
He goes in.
Seems like a mistake, but okay, have fun.
He goes in. He's on fire. On Bakiri,
man,
that's a hit.
NBA jam?
Absolutely.
You kidding me?
7 damage. So the troll, right, like readies itself and it sees you dart through the water towards its spear thrust out, and it tries to like push to the side, but your lightning fast spiral it around his arm and stab him in the gut.
okay, I'm going to attempt to stun him again, even though he has +7 con. I'm desperate.
Okay.
You could low roll it. It's fine. You can
Alright,
fill that.
Possible for it.
Off of the Tombakiri?
Tonboki.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Nope.
Okay.
Tied. What does
And
he
then
have?
punch him.
+7.
That's a hit. Nice rolls.
I'm gonna attempt to stun him again.
Okay. Nope.
You okay?
There's a gnat like flying around in my face. And I inhaled one the other day, and it like I'm fucked up about it.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to patient defense.
Okay. Patient defense. See.
I am one with the water.
As you impatiently try to attack him.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I
you
made that way worse.
watch as he kind of like he looks at you strangely, like he's not sure what's going on, right?
This is fucking awful. I can't put it at -25 without doing a lot
he's
of.
staring at your mouth like intently, and then keeps like looking back and forth between your mouth and your chest, right?
Oh, he doesn't understand why we're not drowning. Okay, I get it.
So that is
Oh,
the
he was
end
running
of...
the fight.
Yeah. Good job, Ezra. Oh, Ashes, you're up.
Seeing the sparkles and then seeing that both Callow and Ezra has retreated, I'll use my action and dash to surface. So 30 feet become 0, and I'll. What's wrong? And I don't even have the water out of my eyes, and I'm still asking.
That's the leader that was supposed to be at one of the other locations. There's something weird happening.
Do we need to pull back or go in? Callow.
If we don't kill Gif, the 7th or the 4th is dead. I said the 7th because I'm reading fucking Dead House Gates again. Damn it.
Are we sure Gif's even still here?
Your time is done.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn, like a bonus action or anything?
I mean, I guess I'll just spend I guess the 5 feet I would have left to swim a little bit closer that way.
Okay. Whoa, goes, and the troll is unsure, right? Doesn't really understand, as it was surmised, right? Doesn't really understand. What? Excuse me.
Sucks to suck.
killed it.
Nerd.
Sucks to suck, nerd. Big agree.
Doesn't understand why you're not drowning, right? So, he's just gonna claw the shit out of you. So, at disadvantage. So the first
We
one,
be doing that.
first one comes claw. 17.
Misses.
Okay. You watch as you definitely like dodge out of the way, right? Like you stand there and then you just suddenly like use your swim speed to push to the side, and you see him kind of glower, right? Again, kind of confused at why you guys aren't like, why you're not drowning, why you're so fast underwater, right? He seems very confused. So he's actually going to... He's going to reach out
Touch that.
with one big hand, and he's going to try to grab you.
Gonna try and grab me.
Yeah, so he's going to make a grapple check against you. So that is a 19.
Ooh. And I can use acrobatics to get out of it, right?
Either athletics or acrobatics.
Beats it.
I can never...
Does that go to the defender or the attacker?
Never remember.
And it's always to the defender. Like
it's to
you're
the defender,
meeting a challenge that was set.
Oh, okay. So he does not grapple me.
Except that's not how it works with like AC, because AC is basically the challenge that you're hitting.
But
so the
saving throws it does.
AC is
So
a-
see,
is a-
don't give me that
same
shit. It's
thing.
one way. It's all over the place. But we can default to like to defender wins, and so that's fine.
The aggressor sets the DC with their roll or their AC if you're going to use that as the example. There's no first roll because it's a predefined step.
So the person's AC is the aggressor in that scenario. I don't think that's how that works.
Well, I think the better term
No,
is
Jake
that's
is
the
right.
defined
Like, there's
stat.
a number
right?
that is set
Yeah.
ahead of time,
Sure.
and
Sure.
and if you meet that number, you beat that number.
So
But ultimately, you're the DM,
Can't
so
fight
if you
me.
feel like it should
Move
go
on.
the other way around,
I think.
Whatever.
Well, no. I'm perfectly fine with that being the case. I think though, he just tries to grab you again. Right? Is the situation like he goes to grab you and you kind of like dart out of the way, and I think he just kind of like, "Ugh," and he goes to like grab you a second time.
He has 3 attacks.
He has 3 attacks.
well,
It's
he's a
not-
big boy.
It's not defined
Control
as
and a roll.
2 claws and a bite. He can use all 3 as claws.
Yes, but it doesn't.
Grabs him with his mouth. Get out of
Taking
here.
a grapple
Jacob.
doesn't define what you have to use. It just doesn't. It doesn't matter as long as you have 3 attacks. You can use 3 to do 3 shoves, 3 grapples, 3 whatever.
Mouth grab.
Yeah, mouth grab. Grabber boy. That's a 7.
Not gonna grab.
Big
He can still
7.
fuck this up.
I can't roll lower than that.
Oh shit! All right, get out of here. He is unsuccessful, but he also doesn't see a whole lot of other, people coming or anything like that. So he is fine not running.
Okay.
Callow will probably just swim over towards Ashes, and it's Ezra's turn. Probably. No, she would not. She would hold an attack to shoot if something came nearby. What's up, Ezra?
Sorry, I was looking it up. Right. I am going to dip 5 feet down and follow down and sling a chill touch at the boy.
This look.
Oh, This is...
Yo, do you get to
sorry.
see him?
There is no way that you actually see him. I apologize. The way I have it set is because of Matashtai always has his light, but it would not be permeating to the point to where you would be able to see him from y'all's location. The light would basically
Also,
be...
if we're sneaking in, I probably wouldn't have the light out.
Yeah, that's also true. Let me adjust that real quick. Sorry. All players see light. That should be that. Sorry. You are free to adjust your entire turn as you see. Like movement and everything.
I will bonus action Misty Step 30 feet. And apparently still can't see him.
You're right on that fucking cusp.
You are very close.
You are right on that cusp. Basically.
My elven eyes have failed me. And yeah, that's my turn because I was hoping I'd be able to see him and do something.
I get you. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, I wish there was like variable, like I wish you had multiple layers that you could utilize in Roll20 to establish different backgrounds and foregrounds and give different sight levels on different locations. That would absolutely, like, so being able to have ashes,
like have layers of like height.
Right, like so ashes and callow are up at the surface right now, right? So the concept of like them being able to see normally what they would see on the surface, but not be able to really see anything underwater, whereas you guys underwater can see your little bubble underwater, basically.
Vision defined every like 10 feet.
To kind of explain that situation, though. Oops. The reason why I bring it up.
Because there's 18 other water trolls?
18 other water trolls appear.
Like 7?
No, but...
Damn, really? Some did show up. Holy shit.
No,
Fucking
but...
profit.
Ashes, you see coming up on the shore to the west, you see figures, right? Coming out of the gloom, out of the darkness. From one of the nearby watchtowers, basically.
Like towards the water?
Towards the water, towards the shore. Yeah. Okay, Bones, you're up.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, fucking Matt told me he was down there, so I go down. 2, 3. I kind of see Matt. Sub bonus action dash. 1, 2, 3. Now I kind of see him. I fucking cat dash. 1, 2,
I had fucking
3.
I wish I had a cat dash.
Well, be reincarnated as a cat. I'll help you.
I like how you get to
I'll
cat dash in
help
water.
Hey, doesn't say anything
If
about
we get
it.
enough bones, we can make it happen.
Why did I
I'll just-
help you feel threatening?
Because it was.
All right, I just normal attack because I can't get behind his ass.
Okay, gotcha.
Attack. What I roll? 15. That probably hits. Sneak
15
attack.
just hits.
Hey,
All right. Well, I did it.
thank God. I was just like treading water with him as far as damage and his healing factor goes.
Roars in frustration. Matashtai, you're up.
My superior fucking catitude has prevailed once again.
Attitude.
Where would be advantage? Would it be here?
Right there is fine.
Okay.
You could do that or directly south.
Oh, okay, sure. Gotcha. I'll go here for now. And then I'm gonna commence the Talmukiring.
That's a hit.
And I punch.
Punch! Welcome, punch!
Then,
That's a hit.
as my third one, I do a front flip underwater and axe kick him.
This has got to be the one that misses.
Nope.
That hits. Nope. All right. This barrage of damage comes towards the lake troll. It looks very unhappy, and is kind of bleeding profusely at this point. It's a mixture of red, dark red blood and kind of like a brackish green ichor, right? That just kind of like permeates the water around him. Actually kind of making it difficult to see, as if it wasn't already difficult to see down here. Anything else?
No.
Ashes, you're up.
All right. Did Callow go back under?
No, Callow is on the surface with you.
She did not. She gave information, but she didn't say pursue or not.
Do not pursue. Woo, woo.
She didn't. She's not giving the commands here. She's just giving you guys information.
Okay.
This is
I
your
will
rodeo.
All right. I will point out the coastline. Oh, it's a lake. It's not a coast.
I see
point
them.
All right, and then hoop. I'm going under. Spending my action to dash to get back down to the bed. So,
Okay.
And I still have 10 feet left, which translates to 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
So
Down south you go a little
I
ways.
will move here and in turn.
Okay. He turns on the cat.
Come on then, motherfucker!
Oh,
You
actually,
fucking little
first,
hating piece of shit.
I need you to roll 1d4. Right?
Did I make a button for that? I feel like I did. I did.
Nice.
Be wounded.
Be wounded.
Nothing a wounding. How fun.
And he,
I know how that
One
he
d4
is-
rolls 2 dice. I don't understand.
Huh? Yeah, who knows? He is now no
All
longer
2 dice are
wounded.
doubled.
Damn, you piece of shit, stay wounded.
Nope. Absolutely. He's a regenerator. Why is he gonna
I was
stay
gonna say,
wounded?
it sounds weird that something would keep bleeding that regenerates.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
You know?
It's
Yeah,
not-
I would
you guys-
almost argue that should be immune to bleed damage.
There's
Well,
fucking talons and shit. Get out of here.
He's gonna slash, bite.
The ripping and the tearing.
Until
Yeah,
it is done.
Here we go.
Try. Do I do it?
18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
10 piercing damage.
I'll take that. I'll take that. That's not as bad.
27.
As the other one. Yeah, it did. Yeah, that'll hit.
11
Yeah.
piercing damage.
Mm.
I'll uncanny dodge that one. I'll uncanny dodge that one.
5 piercing damage.
All right. It's
And
fine.
now
I'm fine.
30 damage from a bite.
The
I'm
bite.
fine. Totally fine.
11.
Yeah. fuck-
Yay!
Big miss, big miss.
Yeah, boy.
All right, sounds good.
I'm so glad I have these fucking greater healing.
That is
potions.
Woe's turn. I kind of up over here. Is everyone underwater?
Except for Callow, I think.
Okay, gotcha.
Yo.
Then none of you guys hear this. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, she
She does, but she can't communicate it to any of you currently because you're also underwater. She dives because
ashes
she.
in Ezra?
What?
How deep are ashes in Ezra?
I'm 5 feet. Ashes dashed.
I'm back on
Yeah.
the bed.
You're only 5 feet down?
Yep.
Could he make like a perception at a really high DC? Because like he might hear something, he might not be
I
able
mean,
to.
I
shoot
have a
it.
9 passive, so
So
I
she's-
probably don't.
She's not trying to shout to like call attention to herself either. Like she would communicate, but she's not like just screaming in the water because she doesn't want to die.
These people are saying whatever the trolls said.
Sure, you can roll me a perception. The DC's really high, though.
Can I even succeed with my -1?
If you natural 20.
It's a 7.
How about a 3? How does a 3 work?
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
that
you definitely
18
don't.
probably would have been pretty close.
The 18 was close, but no. The 3, definitely not. Okay,
Good try.
Callow is not about to live that life. She dives, so she goes back down to the bottom. And then some stuff.
Look, we're water people now.
Ezra, you're up.
Alright. Seeing Ashes following suit down below me now, because he just...
Yep.
And Bones dashing forward. Ezra would...
Cat
take a
dash.
couple- Oh, no. He would not go that close. He would not go that close.
Okay.
Even though I'm, 20 feet up still. Would I see him with the vision being that I'm only 5
You would
feet?
probably need to go down another 5 feet or something like that, but it's fine. You can
Fine, I will
see.
do
You can see. The two of them. Good.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
What up?
You can make it if you try. Ezra.
What?
Does that do it?
Math. Yeah, I'm good at math, boys. Hey. I'll take that crit.
Nice.
Oh, I'll probably accept that crit.
You needed that crit.
On him.
All right. Very cool.
Very cool, Kanye. We do share the same energy.
Really cool, Kanye.
Okay. 28, 16 damage.
You're both Dragonborn.
Very nice.
You can't heal. Because I know how my abilities work.
Very nice. All right. That's the end of your turn, right? Okay. Top of the round, Bones. You're up.
I exist
You exist
for pain.
for pain.
I also could probably die if I don't. But I could do lots of damage if I do. Let's make a decision afterwards. First, I'll take an attack. At advantage.
Okay.
The poking.
Well, at normal.
No, at advantage. It pokes.
Oh, you're right. It's a dagger, so at advantage. Regardless, it didn't matter. You got a 19. You're fine. You hit. All right.
No, it matters because, yeah.
Why does it matter?
Reasons.
Reasons.
It matters, bro.
It matters.
It's like a normal poke.
Okay.
2d4
it matters.
plus 2.
Bones dashes
right?
forward.
No, I stayed still. I did not move. 2d4
I'm-
plus 2. Is that
I'm
right?
freaking painting a picture,
Yes.
you cuck.
For a regular, right?
Sorry. Yes.
Bones moves
Jacob.
forward. A flash of his dagger. He stabs into the troll. And the troll stops moving.
Yeah, stop moving, little bitch.
Bitch.
We're okay. All right.
We're probably playing dead like a possum.
No, I know what's happening.
What's happening?
We're gonna, or at least I know what I'm gonna do.
Anything else for your turn, Bones?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Matashtai. The river troll's hulking form is starting to
Oh, that was
just...
the river troll?
Or, sorry, lake troll.
You guys evolved!
Which sounds
like
worse,
Pikachu.
river troll or lake troll?
I think river troll actually sounds scarier.
Sounds worse. The troll has stopped moving and is just kind of like floating there in the water. Just ever so slightly.
Okay. At a quick glance, does this thing look like it's got any like pouches where it carries stuff?
Let's do something like this. No, he fucking naked.
All right.
Naked. So
All right. So he seems dead. I
I say
know.
that. Hold on.
Why is he cross-eyed?
Hold on.
Hard to see underwater, my dude.
There is he is naked except for like one leg, his left leg. It looks like he's wearing armor on his left leg, but it's like body armor that he's pulled up and on his left leg, and there's just like two arms slightly dangling off the side of it, right?
Convenient excuse.
If it fits.
He sits.
It's
Weird.
Similar logic.
Okay. So
He's
I
a
don't
troll.
know I don't know that there's things up above. But I am kind of a little concerned because it's a troll that it's going to somehow like come back to life. So I'm going to try and like grab it by its hair and swim up to the surface.
Ooh, okay. So you're gonna
Dragging it
drag
along
it
with me.
up.
Yeah.
So dragging a creature, even a dead creature, especially of this size, is gonna reduce your movement, right?
Yep.
So you can
Is it
get.
dead?
You could get 15 feet up, right? But if you dash, which you're not currently using action, you could get it all the way to the surface.
Okay. Yeah, and just as a heads up, I want to move over to the other side of here. And then,
Easy,
like,
yeah. So you pull it all the way up, you break the surface, and now you're the only one at the surface, right? And you see the watchtower over here to the left, right? The top of it.
Oh, I do?
You see the top of it with a fire.
Oh, good. Ah, shit. Well, I drag his fucking body up onto the bank there or whatever.
Do you have the movement to like pull him on over?
How much was it total to like do all that? Because I have 40 swim speed.
You were
so if it
30
was-
down.
I was 25 down because remember I went 5 up.
Okay, gotcha. So 25 down. Yeah, you should have enough to get him over to the bank.
Okay, yeah, I just kind of want to like flop him like partially on the bank.
So you kind of like pull him up, and while you're up here, I'm actually not gonna change your sight radius right now because you don't have your
Okay.
light out and it's pretty dark.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay. But you
I need some
do
bushes.
get over to these bushes, and you see just like this bundle of skeletal bodies just like laying in the mud on the bank of this lake.
That bodes well. Let me just double check my telepathy. I think I have to see the person to talk to them. Yep, I have to see him. So never mind, I can't talk to Bones. But he probably would have seen me drag this fucking giant troll.
Oh
up
yeah,
to
he
the
absolutely
top.
sees you like pulling that thing up to the surface. Okay. Ashes, it's your turn. You have no idea that the battle is even over. Yeah.
I know. So I mean, realistically, I'm just going to dash 40 feet in the direction I think everything is. Wait.
I would say you get to about here before you can see Matashtai surfacing, dragging this large corpse out of the water.
Okay, well, that was, where was I here? So 30, so I've got about 10 more. Once I can see that, I'll start making my way to the bank. And I think that'd be another 5 feet
Okay, sure.
before I'd run out of movement.
Gotcha.
That'll be in turn.
Matashtai, the corpse next to you that you're pulling up onto the riverbank, you watch the thing like a pulse go through its body, right? and you watch the wounds across its body begin to start to kind of like knit shut, and then go a dark black putrid that starts to rot at the wounds, and it goes, and then blood just starts to out of the wounds, and the lake troll does not regenerate, does not come back to life.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
Swab?
For the win.
Whoa! Whoa!
swap,
Whoa!
swap,
Now
Whoa.
it's whoa.
Whoa!
swap.
Whoa! Whoa!
You said it was swole.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I don't speak that language. I don't know. Calm down.
No, I will not.
You
Put it in the
calm
chat.
down.
I'm amped up.
Oh boy, he amped. Oh boy, he amped.
All right.
I've been more amped my entire life.
Okay.
I don't like that measurement. What was that measurement for?
That measurement is at Matashtai. You hear this "Rah!" as a creature comes running out of the darkness towards you.
Oh my god, is that Sha? The shore troll?
Yes, that is exactly who it is.
Swap, sha, and wait till we run into Dra.
What about bruh?
Which troll?
Bruh?
Who is Dra?
Bruh.
He actually like runs up, but you're kind of like behind the bushes, so you can't quite see him yet. But that is his turn. And Kala doesn't know what's going on, so she is going to move, fully dash down here, and then kind of see some of you guys more towards the surface. So she kind of has a turn on again.
Like if I look back and I'll see her, I'll signal up.
Okay. This guy is going to come out. Okay. Ezra, you're up.
Seeing Matashtai take Troll Boy topside, I will go topside as well.
Okay.
Do I get different vision now that I've reached?
Sure. If you're gonna stay up top, then absolutely.
That's good.
If you decide to start
Unless you have
dipping,
any other plans, yeah.
then we'll adjust from there. So, un momento. It should be that. Okay.
Okay. And then I'll move 10 feet for my remainder of my movement. And I will throw a chill touch at the front guy screaming and running at Matashtai. Does a 14 hit Screaming Boy.
14 hits, Screaming Boy.
14 damage. That's a real good roll.
Very nice. Bones, you're up. Top of the round.
Bones is up. Okay. Well, nobody's told me shit all is going on, so I'm coming to the surface.
That's basically what everyone's seeing and doing.
Bonus action dash. I'm at the surface. That's all I can do.
Okay. Matashtai, you're up. You see, you see Ezra surface and swim over towards the. Oh, you don't. Well, you hear Ezra surface, right? And you can actually just see him on the very edge of your vision up here. He's treading water and slinging spells towards the shoreline. Then you hear
in the direction of
bones surfaces behind you.
I move in on this Trollkin. Stabbing forward with Tamakiri. Oop, not at advantage. Just at normal.
Normal, 20 still hits.
Whap.
Nice.
Wappa
Wappa-lappa.
I then stab Tamakiri into the ground and spin on it, kicking.
Okay.
That is a move in Devil May Cry. Called
That is a miss.
I kick too high. He's a short boy.
He's a short boy. He's actually like a very like muscular, like hunched over boy.
As I land, I try and punch him in the top of his head because he's short.
21 hits. 7 damage. Okay.
And that is the end of my turn.
Ashes, you're up.
Of all the squares to my left, how much of them would be considered difficult terrain?
How far down are you?
Well, I didn't change my elevation from the previous turn, so I'm not entirely sure.
How high up did you go from the previous turn? If you knew the answer to that question, we wouldn't be having this conversation, would we?
Right. Yes.
Right.
Correct. But here we are, nevertheless.
You went down 30 feet.
You
initially.
were 30, and then I think when you got over here and saw that Matashtai was surfacing with the troll's dead body, you said you were going over and up 5 feet? Is that what it was?
That's what I recall too.
So you would be 25 down right now.
25. All right. Well, then let's go ahead and surface, and that's going to take. The math doesn't work out that way. I'll just say 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I'll use the rest of my movement to get on land.
Okay. So
And
Ashes
that
comes
would-
dragging his bulk up out of the water behind you. The mud, like this whole shoreline is just covered in shrubbery and mud. You can see this beacon fire at this broken old watchtower lit atop it.
Mhm.
You're covered in like moss, or not moss,
Right.
but like sea plants. Not sea plants.
Yeah.
Lake plants, water plants. Holy shit. Words hard.
Lilies and such.
The lilies of the field. Anything else for your turn?
Hey, man.
That will be it for I am out.
The troll's body, there is a very slight ebb and flow to the lake, right? A very slight current. If no one is holding the troll's body on the shore, it does start to slightly like pull back into the water. It doesn't like sink like a rock or anything like that, but it does start to like kind of float off the shoreline.
Probably gonna want to take its head.
That's this guy
Not
is
bad,
now
yeah.
up. And he comes swinging at Matashtai with a battle axe.
All these boys use weapons.
Yeah, these boys match the description of Trollkin that you were given as far as like what the fourth expects to face off. This is probably the bulk of the forces. So
Gotcha.
he comes swinging with a battle axe. Okay, yeah, this. So whop, that's a big whiff, and whop, that's
That one does hit.
That's it. 9 slashing damage. He connects. But then he kind of like, as he looks down at himself and he looks at the wounds and he kind of like holds his chest and he turns back to his companion that's running up, and roars in this very guttural tongue that you do not understand. He calls out something to him. Calla sees people surfacing, so she is going to up to the surface. She'll use her action to dash to get up there. Okay. Those of you who can see, let me actually change all of your sight ranges except dash time.
Why still not me?
Because you don't have a light out,
Yeah, little bitch.
and it's gotten
Yeah.
dark.
Nerd.
So my maximum vision is 20 feet?
At night?
I think it's supposed to be less at night, in fairness. But we'll say, like, it's not pitch black yet. It's twilight hours, so we'll give you 30. Okay. All right. Those of you who can see the other trollkin, right? You watch as after his companion turns and kind of like yells out to him, he turns and he dashes away, and then you all hear this. And it sounds like the slamming of very heavy doors.
Uh-oh.
It's a good sound.
All right, Ezra, you're up.
Continue swimming back to shore and shoot off another chill touch at this boy, assuming a 10 misses.
10 does miss. Definitely.
That's my go.
Okay. I'm doing I'm doing impromptu lighting over here. All right, Ezra's done. Bones, you're up. You can see the body of is starting to lilt past you in the lake.
So sad. All right, I guess he's gonna leave, huh?
I mean, you could drag him back onto the shore.
Yeah, but is that my action? That's my action, right?
It depends on like how involved you're getting, right? If you just try to like, he's not resisting, so it doesn't take an action to like grapple him. So if you just grab him and use your movement to kind of like move him over, then that's fine. But to get him to haul him bodily onto the shore past the bushes is probably going to take some sort of action.
I'm a strong boy. Fucking shit.
Or you could do something else.
I want him to become alive again somehow.
Say what?
I don't want him to become alive again. What do you mean? Why is that unreasonable?
Okay.
Oh, I heard you that you do want.
Yeah, you're
to.
mumbling
I
so hard,
heard
it
that
sounds
you
like
wanted
want
him to
be
come alive again. That's why I was like, excuse me?
Well, I guess I wouldn't mind that as well, but
How much damage did he do to you? Are you concussed? Is that what's?
a lot. Like more than a little bit. Alright, whatever. Fuck it, I just swim to the shore.
More than a little, less than a bunch.
So that was 1, 2, 3 to get on, so that's pretty much my movement. Alright, I guess I'll just whip a dagger at this guy.
Okay. Gotcha.
Normal. I'm not whip gore, I put gore in my teeth.
Pirate Bones comes out of the water.
Yo ho ho.
And
And a bottle of where the fuck is my button?
Where the fuck is his button?
I also don't know. I need to bring it down to the smaller screen. Hold on.
If I was a button, where would I be?
I found it. Button.
Button! That's a whiff. Dagger.
Button again.
Oh, another one. They both fly wide.
Well, so be it.
So be it. That's how you're up.
Alright, try and finish this man real quick. Stab.
Okay. That is a hit. That is some damage.
Punch.
That is some more damage. And under the magical and non-magical, well, I guess magical and physical assault, this trollkin goes down. Unable to regenerate his wounds, is defeated.
Alright. Shit. We should probably get back in the water.
Why?
We're gonna be seen.
We've
Yeah,
already-
so like... Yeah, but they just like went and locked some big ass door.
I mean, I'll look to Kello. Is that the way we need to go?
Sorry. What do you mean by that?
Like we're up on, like, if I remember the diagram right.
How much longer were we supposed to be in the water?
Not much.
Oh, okay.
Like you
Like-
guys were coming out at this point anyways.
Yeah,
This is
so-
the last watchtower
so I
to
thought we
kind
were
of come
supposed
around.
to keep going.
So,
No,
so
This-
the
okay.
doors that were locked are to the watchtower, not our.
Yeah, it's
final
just a
destination.
watchtower. It's not like they locked the doors to the keep for you to get in. The keep's not even in sight from where you guys are. You still have to cross quite a bit of ground to get over to the
Alright,
western
then-
side of this
then
area.
Let's get going because
Okay.
time is of the essence.
Okay.
I think we'd wait for everybody to get kind of consolidated here, but
Matashtai, what are you doing? It's still your turn.
uh,
No, don't start moving. Matashtai, what are you doing? It's still your turn.
Matashtai.
well, they lit up the fire saying we're here. He ran off. I'm just gonna turn my fucking drift globe on so I can fucking see things.
Okay. Fine. Drift globe. It's a globin. Sometimes
I have now decided the only thing I do for all of my downtime going forward.
Try to get an eye transplant?
Something to give me dark vision.
Okay. Drift globe on.
Alright, I don't know where the fuck I'm going now.
So on the diagram that you drew,
We still have to go
Callow will
north
kind
left,
of yell
don't we?
out. She's just, we're just going west. Just go west.
Okay, I'm going west.
well, I'm. You know what? Never mind.
What?
No, I didn't know if this map was oriented where north was still up, or if like
North.
It was
This
like
map
90
is
degrees.
oriented to where north is up. Yes.
okay.
Okay,
This is
I
kind of
run
one of
my
the last
speed
watchtowers
west.
on the side of the lake. Also, like, guys, don't take
the
so
end of my
much
turn.
stock into that diagram that I drew. It's a freehand
It
diagram
was, I was the only one. It's
of
fine.
like me drawing really piss poor proportions and sizes and locations.
That diagram is my life. It's the
It's
only
just
thing
a general purpose.
That's the end of my turn, by the way.
Fantastic. Ashes, you're up.
I'm going to. Are we leave? So we're fairly certain that troll, the water troll, is dead.
Call that out.
As certain as you can be.
You can. I mean, you can call that out.
No, it's fine. Our goal is to get gift, and that's what we're gonna do. So, 40 feet. I'm not gonna bother action dashing. Well, you know what? I will action dash 40 more feet this way.
Okay.
In turn.
Gotcha. So you can see to the west, right, there's kind of a wall of brambles that runs for a while, but you can see kind of a slow curvature towards it that you could follow along and get away from this location. The lake troll, continues to kind of like drift slowly away with the current.
Okay.
That guy's dead. Callow is going to dash swimming this way, and just barely make it to the shore. That guy's there. Ezra, you're up.
I'm gonna use my movement to get onto shore, and then I'm gonna action dash to get some distance.
Okay.
That's my
Bones,
go.
you're up.
Okay. I follow along. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 30. Bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 30.
Okay. To the south,
That's it.
you hear.
It's not me.
And so,
What are they saying?
Matashtai, you're up.
Okay. I'm assuming we're just all keep moving.
That seems
Why-
like what you guys are doing.
Dude, is that what people were saying when I was gone?
No one's saying anything really.
Okay.
Well, there's troll pups that are coming from the south. From the south or from the west?
You heard howls from the south.
You mean we heard howls from down?
Bowels.
Howl down.
Bowels.
Shut up, Jay.
Howl down.
That was okay. I'll allow it. Okay.
That's
I've
your one.
I've left the
freaking-
map.
You have left the map. Okay.
But
Ashes,
not
you're
our
up.
hearts.
I leave the map.
Okay. Whoa also leaves the map via lake current. That guy's dead. Take him off. Callow
I really have a feeling that armor around his leg was magical.
does not want to be left behind, so she goes.
I'm fairly certain that Woe is not dead either.
But she doesn't make it. That guy is done
Kind
up.
of seems like the bro just decided to play dead and was just good with it.
Ezra, you're
Yeah.
up.
I mean, necrotic pus and blood erupted from his body.
Don't care.
Ezra, did you make it off?
Fine, I'll action dash to get off.
Okay. All right. Bones, you're up.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I dash, super dash. I'm gone.
Okay. The howling gets closer. Bones is now off. Matashtai is off. Ashes is off. Callow makes it off as well. Ezra is off. You leave the lake behind. Okay. There is a brief period of time where you all are just kind of like running headlong, right? Like you run westward past this watchtower, you hear the howling to the south of you, you hit this kind of wall of brambles, and at first you're unsure of where to go. The wall extends north to south for as far as you can see, right? A thick, impenetrable forest of spines and gnarly vines. It doesn't take you guys more than a moment to kind of like reconvene, get your bearings, and under Callow's swift direction, round north, run for a few minutes, and then curve westward through a break in the bramble wall. You find yourself north of the commons on a low ridge. You can see a half a dozen buildings in various states of ruin or disuse or ill repair. There's a low broken wall south of that area. To the west of you, you can see a couple of different larger buildings, and beyond that, you get your first glimpse of what might be the keep, Rassalanter Keep itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you are traveling through this direction, you can hear the fighting to the south, beyond that kind of half-broken wall. And you actually see bits of light and flame kind of like flicker up from time to time in that direction. As you begin to move forward, you realize you're going to have to make your way down off of this ridge just as you pass the kind of the commons of this ancient settlement. And Callow at this point, she says, take a breath. We're not... It doesn't seem like we're too far from the rear, actually. From the back lines of the trolls. And she kind of points and she says, look, you can see the ridge line there with the wall. That's where they're falling back to, recuperating. She kind of eyes and she points further south, southwest. That wall goes all the way westward and then curves up northwest against the cliffs. In theory, we could head to the wall and hit them in the back, offer some aid to the fourth, and then follow the wall north towards the keep. Or, and then she kind of turns and she points slightly, and you see there's a couple of different rocky outcroppings, right? With some of those larger buildings that I talked about nestled kind of in between. We could make our way there, head through one of the passes. There's a couple of monoliths or old creations from before Rassalanter's Keep was even built. We could make our way through that area and probably go unnoticed to the keep itself. We might have to travel through some of their territory, though. And she kind of gives you this information, puts the idea to you on which of these two directions you would rather take. What option you would rather take.
We were told that the best way to save lives is to kill the leader.
And we will figure out exactly what we are going to do when we come
now.
back from break in just a few minutes. So we will see you all in probably about 10 minutes or so after we take a quick break. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Who are we saying?